You're sitting on the toilet and you think, man, what if I could poop gold? Or you watch the one episode of American Dad where Roger did that and it made you interested? I don't know. Anyway, before this gets weird, let's get into it. The creatures of today's video are alchemist extrodinare. You could call them Ed and Al because they're full metal alchemists. We have the bacteria D. acidovarans and Cupriavidus Metallidurans. Cupriavidus Metallidurans is a rod-shaped, gram-negative, metal-resistant bacteria. The bacterium within biofilms was found in many tiny deposits of gold in different regions on Australian mines. It was first thought that it just contaminated the metal. However, in 2009, Metallidurans was first found to poop gold nuggets, tiny ones of course. If these bacterium were any larger, biologists could give Mansa musa a run for his money. Metallidurans means metal endurant. Gold is toxic to most bacteria, gold nano-particles specifically, as they can break down the bacteria's cell walls. Heavy metals in general are bad for bacteria, but these bacteria have evolved to survive in environments with these metals, which comes with a lot of perks like less competition and means greater survival rates. And if you know anything about evolution, survival is the name of the game. Scientists, actually let's say microbiologists and bacteriologists, because this isn't a movie where one vague scientist knows everything, discovered that it somehow manages to ingest toxic gold compounds and converts them into the element's metallic form without any apparent danger to the organism itself. It ingests the gold compounds and uses the enzyme Cupa to convert the toxic compound back to normal gold. In simpler words, the guy eats toxic gold compounds, sometimes as liquids, and poops them out as pure gold. Solid gold. It lives in environments with heavy metals. In other words, they're like Megadeth, mainly copper and gold, which can be harmful for the bacteria. Acidovarans is the gram-negative rod-shaped saprophytic bacteria. It is saprophytic and practices extracellular digestion, as in breaking the food down extracellularly, like humans do when we chew. It is named de Vita after the place it was discovered, Delft in the Netherlands, and acido means acid. This bacteria is different from Metallidurans as it produces gold without ingesting it. It releases a certain protein, delphytibactin A, as a defense mechanism. The protein acts as a shield for the bacteria and changes the poisonous ions into harmless particles that accumulate outside the cells. In simpler words, the guy spits out some chemicals to make the surrounding habitable, which also turns bad gold to good gold. It can be used in seawater, where gold is in the form gold chloride, as it can separate the gold and the chlorine. An interesting use would be using it downstream a body of water to check for the presence of gold. It also has many other properties, as it can digest phenanthrene, which is used to make plastics. It can also be used to manufacture polyhydroxyl alkanoates, which are good as they are used to make plastics, and making them with this bacteria is much more eco-friendly. The world of microbes is certainly interesting, with abilities we would consider superpowers. But there's one thing that you can do that they can't, and that's hitting the subscribe button. Have a good day and stay hydrated.